Through mists of smoke and forests dark, Chapter 3, Act 1, a forest of change. You and Paimon arrive in Sumeru, and you prepare to find a way to get an audience with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's go. Oh, it's so freaking pretty.
Now we made it to Sumeru. Our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Sounds good, Paimon, let's go.
And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your sister. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
I'm all about the info. I want to learn as much as I can. Sounds like a plan.
But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things.
Dude, the music is so pretty.
Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby.
All right, let's go. Who's this?
Wait a second. Look! There's someone up ahead!
Who's that? Hi.
Timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers.
Good idea, Paimon.
Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions.
Paimon, you were so far away from them. They probably didn't hear you.
Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Paimon yelling at a random stranger.
Huh?
Hi. What? Okay. That was rude.
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Could she be ignoring us? How dare she?
Calm down. It's probably nothing to get worked up about, or maybe there's a reason she ignored us.
Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her.
Sounds good.
When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
Okay. Through the mist of smoke and forest dark.
Come on,
Not gonna lie.
let's follow her. Just keep quiet and make sure she doesn't notice us.
Okay, we'll follow her. Paimon, shh, be quiet.
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished.
Poof.
Let's go take a closer look.
Maybe she's a magician.
Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case.
It's so pretty, though.
Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she?
We don't know.
What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
Yeah, let's give it another shot. I want to see what she's about.
It's not like we have anyone else we can ask.
What is she doing?
Even
Burning
if she's
incense?
not very friendly, we just need her to point us in the right direction. That's all. Oh. What a lovely smell.
Oh, if she's cooking food, you know Paimon's going to be all over it.
It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all.
You're welcome to stay, Paimon. You're more than welcome to stay if you'd like. What happened? What's wrong?
Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good.
The smell. Something's not right. What's wrong with Traveler?
What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
I've got to get out of here. What's wrong with Traveler? What? I think I'm gonna pass out. Traveler's down. Traveler's down. Man down. Man down.
What's happening? Traveler? This is no time for a nap. Oh, come on.
Where's Baiju? Or somebody to heal me. Where in God's name are... Oh my God. What in the world is this? This is terrifying. A little bit. It's pretty. Wow! Traveler, jump! Hop! Skip! Yes! Spider-Man! Where did we end up? Where did we end up? I just want to know where we're at and how we ended up here and everything. Why did something try to just murder me? Well, this got intense right off the bat. Who was talking? Now I have so many questions.
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
We just showed back up? No. I want to go back to that place. I want to look around more.
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about.
Hey, it's Collei! Hi, it's so nice to meet you. Sorry you had to, come see me when I'm like half dead for some reason.
Oh, are you awake now?
Oh, she's so cute.
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
Yeah, you're welcome, Paimon, okay? Don't worry, where am I?
Well, we're at... Good question. Where are we? Paimon was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
Yeah, where are we?
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru
Say
as
that
a place
again?
to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations.
Gandharvaville? Am I saying that right?
My name is Collei. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Hi, Collei. It's so good to see you finally. Thank you for the help.
Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now?
Can you tell me what
Any
happened?
discomfort?
Can you tell me what happened? No, I seem to be fine except this taste in my mouth that's so bitter.
Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He
Master.
gave you some while you were unconscious.
Who's he?
Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up.
Who's Master? Dude, her outfit is just crazy good. Those eyes.
Whoops!
What did you do? What happened? It's okay. Is that...
Collei, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. I'll get it for you once I am finished here.
Hey, Tighnari! It's so good to see you. I lost a 50-50 and got you. But I mean, I'm glad that I got you. Don't get me wrong, but I did lose a 50-50 to you. But hi, how are you?
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidia Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board, but if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month.
Oof,
I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
that's rough.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly.
Bye-bye. Tighnari, what do you got to say, bro? Are you the master? You are, right?
So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
I don't know what happened. Can you tell me what happened?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tighnari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier.
Can you tell
But
me?
now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well.
Yes, tell me.
It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain Archons to dedicate themselves to training in meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as Spirit Borneal to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination.
Okay, I got it. I gotcha.
In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Haypasia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneal I just mentioned.
But the thing about it is, why did she make me follow her? Why couldn't she just give us directions when we asked the first time?
That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. I gotcha.
Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences, or did you see anything while unconscious?
There was a big giant tree that just tried to murder me and like threw rocks at me, and I had to hop, skip, and jump to like survive, and then I ended up back here. There was a voice. I don't know what it was. You describe what you saw while unconscious. It was a lot.
Collei, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Okay.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room, and I'll bunk with Amir. I'm gonna
Oh,
move on, and be sure to do as I've said.
Tighnari, super nice.
Yes, Master Tighnari.
Go, Collei. You cutie patootie. You're so nice. Thank you for your help.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Okay.
Further observation?
But we need to get to Sumeru City.
No need to be hasty. As
Oh, no.
long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you.
Oh, yes. Can you please? Because somebody needs to.
Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape.
Well, if you know what we've experienced so far, you'd understand why my mental state is not in the best of shape.
If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Oh, yeah. Why? Yeah.
Oh, are you okay?
Oh, we're doing it again.
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky.
Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in.
For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own, at least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell. Okay?
Sounds good, Doctor. Master. Yes.
Good. Now, continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Dude, the music is beautiful. Holy crap.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right.
I know, Paimon. What do we do?
Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first.
What is going on with Traveler?
Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know.
I'm sorry, Paimon. I'm sorry. I love you. I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring you. It's just one of those things where it just feels like Traveler has a lot on his mind. I don't think he's ignoring you. I feel it's a little weird.
What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now?
Yeah, my body does feel a little weird, but what I mean is I don't think what I saw was a hallucination.
You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw?
Yeah, what was that about? I wanted to look around more.
Hallucinations? What could they be?
I wanted to look around that area more and it wouldn't let me. I'm not sure. I hope I get to go back. When I saw the vision, it felt as if I was standing deep underground, but the red sky could have been Conria? Wait, what? Did I not see that? Can we go back? I want to go back and look.
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tighnari?
Where's that incense? Where's the incense that we had earlier? Can I take another whiff of that and pass out and go back?
If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
I don't think that's the case. He probably wasn't telling us the truth.
Huh? You mean that Tighnari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
I don't know. We got to get to the bottom of it.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier.
Traveler's always quiet.
Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations.
All right.
But it seems like asking Tighnari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
Oh, let's go chat with Collei.
Good idea. Collei's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Archon and customs in Sumeru.
Sounds good. You get a night of rest. Traveler needs it.
Rise and shine! Come on!
Good morning!
Collei!
All right, let's go find Collei. Collei!
Next, let's see your right hand. Not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful, understand?
What'd she do?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Collei, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... Well, you understand.
Encounter what?
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
What are we encountering?
Don't talk like that, Collei. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now.
And you're not useless, Collei. You can come and hang out with us.
Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
I guess. Is there something we can help with?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Can I live here forever? It's beautiful.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Collei could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day.
Yeah, give us a tour.
And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the statue of the Seven.
Really? We just got here and you want me to start cleaning and doing chores? Should have known.
Tighnari, we're ready to head out.
Bye, guys.
Got it! I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Collei.
Sounds good.
Yes, you can count on me.
Collei, we got a lot of talking to do because I feel like Tighnari's not going to tell us what we want to know, but you will.
So, Collei, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tighnari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Dude, can we just take a second and just appreciate Collei's outfit for a second? Like the amount of crazy, insane detail that they put into these character models and their outfits is just insanity. It is insanity. Like this little brooch that she's got on, you know, and the jewelry that she's wearing, and just the small little designs that they have, like all up in here, and the earring. It's just crazy, and like the garter belt and all this stuff. It's, dude, I don't see how in the world they come up with this, and they do such a great job with them.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals.
Okay.
As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven.
All right, let's go to the Statue of the Seven.
Traveler, this way!
She's gonna give us a tour?
You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
All right, will do. Check the lamps along the path. What is this thing?
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones.
What is this? Oh, I want to go for a ride.
Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it.
Okay, they're both good people. Good guys.
No problems with this lamp. Good.
Okay. No issues so far.
The Statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before.
Yeah, we had to fly up there to it, yes.
It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
No need to worry. I'm a terrific climber, Collei.
Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
Will do.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas.
Why don't you just fly me up there?
By the way, Collei, do you know anything about the Sumeru Archon? You know, what's she like?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I don't know.
Huh?
There's
Greater
two?
Lord Rukkhadevata?
There's two?
Oh, is that the name of the former Sumeru Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Sumeru Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone.
Oh, this word right here is going to be super hard to pronounce. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Devata? Did I say that right? I have no idea.
To the people of Sumeru, she's
So it's
not
the first
only a
one.
symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
Sounds exactly what happened to Raiden Makoto. Does it coincide with Conria?
According to what Master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Sumeru Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru.
Okay.
To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Sarastana.
Wow, this is a lot of big words.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Are they still not around or what?
Huh? You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru.
But
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry. We understand.
yeah, it's okay.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers.
She's so nice.
Because you two know Amber, right?
We do. We do. She's a hot mess.
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Yeah, that Amber. Amber, Outrider of the Knights of Favonius. Yeah, that one. The Avid Glider from Mondstadt. Yeah, that one.
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person.
She is the one from the manga.
There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her.
Oh, I'm glad you have a role model. I'm glad she is your role model. Amber is very nice.
If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and...
Yeah, she's charming, okay? It's okay.
sorry.
Don't apologize. Wow, we've never seen this side of you, Collei.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure. You really like Amber.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
No, don't apologize, Collei. You have nothing to apologize for. It is okay to look up to your role models.
It's alright, Collei. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you.
Yeah, I agree.
So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters.
Okay.
In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion.
Yeah, that was us.
I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
No, it's okay.
So that's how you knew.
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really.
Awesome, Collei. That's good to know.
I wish I could tell you more about the Sumeru Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
It's okay. Stop apologizing.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Rukkhadevata. I gotta get that name down. Rukkhadevata. Rukkhadevata. Rukkhadevata.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Danger Archon?
Oh, Lord, it's a long story. You explained the purpose of your journey to Collei. Good.
So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Yeah.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right?
Paimon's right. We're friends. Just don't stab us in the back.
Alright, we have a statue to clean.
Off to do chores.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's
Okay.
meet back here shortly.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Let's go clean this statue.
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small.
Oh yeah, because each like statue of the seven has like the deity from each location, right? So like in Mondstadt, it was like Venti, and in Inazuma, it was Raiden Shogun. In Liyue, it was Morax or whatever, Rex Lapis or Zhongli or whatever you want to call him. And now I guess this is Duka Kavada. Am I saying that right?
Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I don't know. Maybe it's both. I don't know. Maybe Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
You might be right. The statue does look kinda old.
We're gonna shine it up real nice.
Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later.
Okay.
Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
Sounds good. We're already being put to work. You and Paimon meticulously clean the statue.
Nice work. That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Collei.
All right, let's go say hi to Collei again.
Collei, we're back.
Hi. All done. Now what? What would you like us to do now?
Welcome back. You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. I brought some fruit and water for us.
Oh, that was very nice. We're gonna have a picnic.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring?
Of course. Paimon, calm down.
Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's
Look.
not like Collei is a stranger or anything.
Don't argue.
Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
Oh, that's true, but still, jeez.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them.
Ooh.
Whoops!
Pita pockets.
No, you dropped it on the ground.
Oh, Paimon will eat it anyway. 5-second rule, pick it up.
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Okay. Whew.
Paimon nearly had a heart attack there.
Paimon and her food, I'm telling you. You enjoy the pitas together with Collei.
Those pitas are amazing. You're quite the cook, Collei. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
You would have eaten it off the ground, Paimon, don't lie.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Ooh, pita pockets.
Yay! Thanks, Collei. It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
Dude, I love Collei. She's so sweet.
So, Collei, don't you think that Tighnari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission.
And he makes you call him master.
Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
True.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted.
Okay.
I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. But Master is actually very kind at heart. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called... something?
What?
Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
That does sound like something Tighnari would say. Speaking of ears, I'd really like to pet them.
I know, right? I've always wanted to pet them too.
We're gonna pet Tighnari's ears.
Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest watcher, helping the locals every day and passing on his knowledge to trainees.
Okay.
In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
I guess we gotta go to Academia at some point in time.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tighnari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here.
Okay.
Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
You probably deserved it, Paimon. What did you do?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little.
Don't apologize for other people's behaviors, Collei.
But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, why, oh why, is he going to die? It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Hey! Don't laugh!
I'm sorry.
Paimon was genuinely concerned about you.
Sure you were, Paimon. I'm sorry, Paimon. I love and adore you, but man.
That's it! Paimon won't forget this! It's time for some primordial wrath!
Primordial wrath! Bring it on, Paimon! You want a 1v1?
No! Don't touch me!
She's going after Collei. Huh? Collei, what's the matter? I think Paimon might have taken it a little bit too far.
Oh, sorry, Collei. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
Collei, are you okay? What's the matter?
Is she like traumatized or something?
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry.
Stop
I must have startled
apologizing.
you both reacting like that. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharvaville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
She's just gonna blow right by that?
Huh? What was up with Collei just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
Wow, okay. That was a lot there at the end. Man, now I feel bad. I want to say I'm sorry to her.
Ah, Traveler, you've returned.
We have.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Collei by any chance?
Yeah, I feel like we need to apologize to her.
Oh, Collei? Yes, I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Okay. Sad. I want to say I'm sorry. I feel bad. I want to know what her story is. Wait until 8 o'clock the next day. All right. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Collei, and still can't figure out what the problem might be.
Yeah, we should probably go find out.
Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Okay, let's go check on her. Oh, Tighnari's here. Hey.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Okay, hi. We're here.
Huh? Tighnari? What are you doing here? Where's Collei?
I came to check on Collei's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
Oh no. Oh no.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
Paimon!
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Collei has been dealing with for some time. Collei has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
Oh, poor Collei. We're Collei's friend.
So, Tighnari, what's really wrong with Collei?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere.
Okay.
Collei just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Okay, yes. Let her rest. Shh. All right, Tighnari, tell me what happened with Collei.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we?
Okay.
To be honest, I hadn't realized you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Collei told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma.
The honorary knight, just throwing it out there. We are the honorary knight.
So just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Collei is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because Collei asked me to.
Oh, then tell us.
And honestly speaking, I was against Collei revealing her past to you.
Why?
But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
Oh.
So, Tighnari, what exactly is wrong with Collei? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Eleazar.
Eleazar.
Eleazar?
Eleazar.
Yes. It's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body.
Ooh.
At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
Oh, that's sad. That's really sad. That better not happen in Collei.
That sounds terrifying.
They'll lose all control over their body?
Wait, hold on. So when Collei seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier?
It was her disease.
Because...
Yeah, her, Eleazar or whatever.
Correct. That would be the effects of Eleazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
Is there something we can do about it? Is there a cure?
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Eleazar.
Dang.
Nevertheless, Collei's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Collei over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
What?
What? The Fatui?
What? That's what I said, Paimon.
Ah, it appears you already are familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation.
We can't even get away from the Fatui here in Sumeru. We can't even get away from they got the grubby little fingers in every little thing. I'm telling you.
Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Collei and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor.
Who is that? I want to see this doctor.
I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Eleazar was completely stable for all the years that Collei was with them.
Okay.
However, Collei's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant.
God.
Collei is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Did they, abuse her and torture her or something? Jeez, man.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Collei's been through so much suffering.
I just want to do, an elbow drop off the top rope on the Fatui. Every single one of them.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Collei wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
I'm upset.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Right?
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Collei once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Never. I will protect her with everything I got, Tighnari. Don't you worry.
Don't worry, Tighnari. We'll take good care of her.
That's right. How's Collei's condition now?
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led her to break down this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better.
She better.
Though I must admit that Collei's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now.
Yeah, she's got to, I guess, stay close to home because she can't overexert herself.
All right, now that I've told you about Collei's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Can we come along?
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Collei too.
Yeah, give her a hug or something.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering, like the Traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
No problemo.
No problem.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as the Nilou Pala lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Eleazar recover their energy.
Okay, Nilou Pala lotus. Looking for a flower.
Hey, Tighnari, where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Nilou Pala lotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
So it's just nearby.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. The Nilou Pala lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me.
All right, let's go find this
The
flower.
large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Cowpelata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, and is completely contrary to its name.
Oh, huh. Okay then.
Yeah, Paimon, it went way over my head too.
Paimon, never bring up the topic of flowers with Tighnari.
Right? Yeah, that just went way over my head.
There should be Nilou Pala lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching.
Okay, let's do it.
If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient.
Just 4?
We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
No problem. Okay. Is the lightning back? No, we're not in Inazuma anymore. No, you cannot be doing this to me right now, okay? I am traumatized by the lightning. Can't get away from Inazuma even in Sumeru.
All right, we've gathered enough Nilou Pala lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tighnari.
Raiden, leave me alone, okay? I helped you out. Now stop it. Just get me out of the storm. Tighnari, we're back. That was easy.
We found the lotuses you requested.
Means you play a lot of Genshin. Who's your favorite character?
Let me have a look. Good. Very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on other things I need.
Hey, Tighnari!
Tighnari! Hey guys, what's up?
Oh, Tighnari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Are they gonna help us out of the storm? I hope so.
Yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early?
Can we get out of the storm?
Let's go find out what's going on.
Okay, yes. That was close, Amir. That lightning strike almost hit you right in the butt.
Tighnari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a Withering Zone.
Withering Zone, what's that?
The Withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
Withering Zone.
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
How big is it?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Is it like killing the plants?
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Wait, Tighnari, why don't you let us help you?
Yeah.
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands.
Amir, do you know who we are? Do you know who we are? We are the traveler that came from afar, showed up out of nowhere, became the honorary knight of Favonius, solved the mystery of Liyue, and then helped out a freaking shogun over in Inazuma. You obviously haven't heard about us, all right?
There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the Withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Do you not see me glowing? Do you not see the glowing stuff on me?
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place.
And fighting a dragon is not dangerous.
As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the Withering's corrosive effects for a time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a Withering Zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tighnari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a Withering Zone and find a way to deal with it.
I might be able to help with this. I can also control the elements, even though I don't have a vision. I'm special.
But you don't seem to carry a vision.
I don't need one.
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but he's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
That's right. I can use 4 now.
Seems the rumors about you were true then. In that case, all right, you two may accompany me.
On the way, let's go.
We typically only teach visitors how to identify the Withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close.
All right, let's go to the Withering Zone, whatever this is, and take care of it. Go to the Withering Zone.
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there, in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered. The whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash.
The hell happened here?
Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
No, I don't either.
That is the Withering.
Okay.
All right, traveler. We're gonna have to enter that Withering Zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the Withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
Tumors of the Withering. Got it. Let's do it.
Thank you. But I must warn you, don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing after all.
Don't worry about me.
Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the Withering Zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather.
Okay.
It could become a matter of life and death.
All right.
You ready then? Let's go.
Ready. Let's do it. Withering Zone.
First, we must locate any branches sustaining the Withering Zone. Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Oh, I'm dying.
Now, destroy the tumor of the Withering.
Where? Where? What are you talking about? Oh, okay.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now.
Okay, I don't know what just happened, but all right.
Yes. Thanks to you two, we were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
You're welcome.
Tighnari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? All right. It's like this. Recently, the rate at which Withering Zones appear has been increasing.
Why?
Even though we were able to quickly clear that Withering Zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The Withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the Withering Zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover.
Well, that's sad.
This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of Withering Zones have started to increase, Collei's case of Eleazar has also become more serious.
Oh, then we gotta get rid of Withering Zones. We're not gonna let Collei, die from this Eleazar stuff. That's not gonna happen. Not on my watch. Not while I'm here in Teyvat.
Huh? Well, why's that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Is there no way to permanently get rid of the Withering?
No, none that we know of. The Withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. Oh, by the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
No. No. What is that? No, I don't think I have. Have I? Have I heard of Irminsul before? I don't think so. Trying to remember. No, I'm gonna say no.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards.
Is that the tree that we saw earlier in my dream when I got knocked out?
I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right?
Yeah.
They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
It's an underground tree? That had to have been... But that can't be right. If you're talking about Conria is not underground, is it? No, wait. What? Spreading and extending a massive cavern. Sounds a lot like what I saw when I lost... Yeah, the tree that we saw. Yeah.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Sumeru Archon is known as the god of wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Sumeru Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul.
So whoever the Archon is, we know it's Nahida, right? So she's connected to the tree and gets wisdom from the tree?
And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
Affecting the Irminsul, the tree. You mean Irminsul is sick?
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago, but even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long time. Until a cure is found.
Okay, so is that why when I got knocked out, maybe Irminsul was saying... when we ended up in that place, Irminsul was trying to say, help me, I'm sick, I need help. Even though I tried to murder you when I threw boulders at you and stuff. You know what I mean? It was almost like it was trying to get us out by doing that. Something was trying to get us out of there because it doesn't want us to fix Irminsul.
All right, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Okay. That's a lot to take in. All right, we're back in the village.
Oh, Tighnari, you all made it back. How did it go?
We did it. It was weird, but we did it.
The Withering Zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh? Wait, is that...
Oh, you're so cute! I want you as a pet. Are you a kookaburra? What are you? A parrot?
Oh no, Haypasia.
What? What? What's happening?
Huh? What's wrong, Tighnari?
Did Haypasia turn into a bird?
This duskbird is Haypasia's designated courier for urgent news.
Oh, whew.
You do remember her, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Right? Yeah. Oh, look at the little puppy back there. Ain't you just a little cutie patootie?
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it.
I'm trying to snatch it out of his hand.
Paimon sees her 3 squiggly lines.
Yes. Allow me to explain.
Tighnari's explaining
After
a
we
lot.
brought you from Hypasia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypasia resumed her meditation.
Okay.
She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
We gotta go bring her some food.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her, well, I'd prefer not to remember that.
Is she just writing the lines like how many days she's been missing or whatever? Or how many days she's gone without food? 5 lines she didn't eat for 5 days?
Needless to say,
Why?
Hypasia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Yeah, no problem. We'll go
Wait,
take care of her.
You want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Paimon, I actually want to be knocked out again because I want to go back to that place and look around more. I didn't get a chance to look.
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see.
No, please knock me out.
So, how do you feel?
Please, it's a light and refreshing fragrance. No usual feel. Oh, man.
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy?
Oh, come on. He must be hoarding the good stuff, Paimon.
But wait, how'd you know that he'd be okay this time, Tighnari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the dendro element. I knew then that he would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw when you were unconscious?
What I saw weren't hallucinations, were they?
That's correct.
It was
Those
real.
weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you.
And that's okay.
Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Teyvat.
So basically, we gotta help this tree.
My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Ruka Devata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was a part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
So tell me exactly what did I see, Tighnari, and why did something that was there try to murder me?
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypasia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of spirit borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
Okay, let's go talk with her. She seems important.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That is true. We were just looking for directions.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training.
She's sleepwalking?
During that time, she must avoid communicating with others.
Oh.
Please, wait here for a moment.
Okay. We're waiting. Oh, it's such a pretty bird. Toucan Sam. Oh, he's back. Dude, the music.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypasia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Sounds good.
Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her, and she'll answer any questions you may have.
Thank you, Tighnari. You're a good dude.
No, I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
All right, so we gotta go see Haypasia. So the tree.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Okay. Let's go check out what is going on. So the tree, man. I want to get back to that tree.
Hello? Hypatia?
Where'd she go?
Hey, there's nobody here.
Where'd she go?
Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Okay. Uh-oh, what was that sound? It sounds like it's coming from inside the cave. What was that? Ad break! It's Haypasia. Is she okay? What is she doing? Is she just taking a nap? The hell is that thing? What? Yeah. What is that? What just happened? Wait.
There you are.
Paimon, did you see it? What was that thing?
Hypatia, are you alright?
So hungry. Need water.
She somehow has more energy than I expected. She looks famished.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first.
Okay.
Huh? Wait. Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around.
Did that thing just teleport me somewhere or something? What was that?
Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this?
How am I supposed to know, Paimon?
What happened? And where are we?
What in the world? Relax, Paimon. There must be some logical explanation for all this.
Really? Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
Okay. Man. Proceed onward and go through the tree hollow. Is this like Alice in Wonderland? Did we drink something funny or smell something funny? I mean, man, they really gave us the good stuff here. Everything's like giant. We're high AF right now.
Wow, this place is huge.
Yes, it is. We're in.
There's something off about that cave.
There's something off about this whole place.
Get over there and have a closer look.
Okay.
Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Whoa, I'm blown away. Hey, gotta get all of... Where in God's name are we? Man, they are giving us some good stuff here in Sumeru.
Huh? What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Paimon, I don't know. We are so high. Whoa. We are tripping hard. Keep looking for a path to the upper level. I can't move while I'm in that little space. The hell is happening? They probably copied Spider-Man. Now we're back into one of these things again. Yeah, we're in Inazuma's domain.
What is going on?
Paimon, I don't know.
Weirder by the minute.
I'm as confused as you.
What's the matter? You don't look so good.
Oh no, am I getting sick again? Man, we are so messed up right now. Go to the upper platform. I don't see anything. Oh, there it is. Oh my God, okay. Whew. And now you want me to get up there. Whew. What are we looking at? What are we seeing? What is it?
Well. Looks like we meet again, traveler.
I'm not doing it. And you can't make me. He's just gonna run away again. He's just gonna run away again. Where's Where's my sister? Why isn't she with you? What do you want now?
The Abyss Herald! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
They got their stuff in every little thing.
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you.
Can I murder you now? Is that okay? Oh yeah, we're gonna. Oh yeah, it's on again.
Order guide you. Solidify.
Oh, I should have known. This place is too good to be true. I should have known it was too good to be true. I was enjoying my time being all high, you know what I mean? And trip it out, and then you had to come along and just ruin my buzz. Like, why?
You're toast!
Yeah, brain cutter.
Go away!
Body and mind.
Yeah, you're gonna do your stupid shield thing again, aren't you?
Stabilize.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Let me weave you a verse.
I will have order.
Yeah, we will. Hang on, let's just focus up for a second. I'm not doing any damage to him at all. Like, none. What are you doing here,
Why
man?
can we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
I don't know, Paimon. God, you're like the wart that won't go away on your toe. You know what I mean?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are.
Then bring it on! My journey will not end here. I still must find my sister. Where is she?
Your sister.
Don't laugh at me.
Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial?
What are you talking about?
Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon.
Yeah, probably because you brainwashed her and abused her and all kinds of crazy things, okay? I don't believe that.
The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless.
I hate this guy.
But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
Bring it on! Where's Dainsleif when you need him? Dainsleif shows up out of nowhere all the time, and when I need him, he's not there. Look. No. You get your ass back here. Stop running away from me. What was all that just now? Strange. It feels like I was just dreaming for a moment there, but I can't remember what I saw. What? You don't remember any of that?
What do we do? We haven't seen Haypasia anywhere out here.
Paimon, do you have nothing to say about what we just saw? Nothing?
Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
So sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that?
I kind of zoned out there for a second there. Paimon, do you not remember anything either? Seeing Haypasia must have given me a shock.
Oh, guess that makes sense. She does look kind of rough at the moment. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's all right first.
What just happened?
Whoa.
Are you okay?
Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
After having the semi-conscious Haypasia after giving her some water and fruit juice.
Who is there? Tighnari, is that you?
No, it's me. It's Traveler. Hi. Are you okay now? Hello.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's okay. You can relax, Haypasia. Tighnari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
You give Haypasia the letter from Tighnari. I can't even talk. I'm still messed up from what I saw. I want one of those. Hang it up in my house.
So, you're friends of Tighnari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you.
No trouble at all.
I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Yeah, I want to know that too.
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Neighbor?
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh, was it the little thing that hopped out of nowhere and then we passed out and all that stuff? What in the hell was that thing? Is it the round little creature? It kind of looks like a cabbage. A walking, smiling cabbage.
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
What are those? You tell Haypasia and Paimon everything that happened after entering the cave. Came out of nowhere.
Hold on a second, Traveler.
No.
You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream?
Yes.
Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
Everything in this place is crazy to believe, Paimon.
No, I actually do believe what the Traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
Okay.
So, Haypasia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon.
Ooh, we need to talk to these things.
I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave.
What in the world?
In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Hi! You are cute.
Oh, and then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen.
So when you first meet these things, when you see these things, do they knock you out and give you like a dream and connect you with Irminsul?
I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone.
So wait. What if they're like things from Irminsul, and then it's Irminsul's way to see something? You know what I mean? Like you find them or they find you or whatever, and it knocks you out, and then Irminsul gives you a dream that Irminsul wants you to see. Maybe?
I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
What fascinating creatures. Sounds like a great neighbor.
Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tighnari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul.
I do, tons. Are you hungry?
Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier...
Paimon!
Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later.
When are you not hungry?
Alright, we're up, traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Haypasia. They're our specialties after all.
Yum.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tighnari came to visit.
Okay, make some food by the fireside. Wow, all right. Yeah, so we were just dreaming when we saw the herald. The whole thing was just a dream. Make a box lunch. You cook up some dishes over the fire. I'm a chef.
Let's use the empty box that Tighnari gave us since we already washed it.
Okay.
Oh, it smells amazing. And the box is a nice touch too. Let's go serve this up and start eating with Haypasia.
All right, little picnic.
Are
All right,
you
we're
already
back.
finished cooking?
Yes.
Smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this. Cooking really isn't my forte.
It's all right, we got you. Here you go, box lunch. You're welcome. Don't say I never did nothing nice for you. After a delicious meal together, you tell Haypasia about connecting with Irminsul.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tighnari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul
Yeah.
immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time.
Yeah. Do you know what that was all about?
It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the Academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power.
Okay.
Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth.
I think I get it.
Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
But what if it was like Irminsul wanted to connect with me, not so much the other way around? What if Irminsul's like, hey, travelers here, we need to talk.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was he sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, he could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experienced a sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions.
Okay.
Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though, it appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
So can I connect with Irminsul, like, voluntarily? Like, anytime I want to now? Or how would I go about doing that again?
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
Do you know what I mean?
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa. You're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
Yeah, it sounds like it, Paimon.
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies.
The walking cabbage showed up. It was behind my camera. You couldn't see it, but it was there. It showed up.
Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage.
All right.
Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself.
Are you snoring over here? What is happening? Are you growling? Are you sleeping?
That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa. So knowledge from Irminsul could be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Haypasia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight. And dead silent without even the sound of insects.
I want to get back to this tree.
However, I've been feeling better.
He just
I
hopped
don't
up.
get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Sumeru Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the god of wisdom herself. And they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
It really sounds like these things, these walking cabbage things or whatever, knock people out or hold some kind of power to where the Sumeru Archon and Irminsul can show whoever is dreaming what they want the dreamer to see. Like, does that make sense? That's kind of how it sounds like. So I kind of want to keep these things around me or find another one or something.
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Huh. Is that true?
Why?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do.
Why is that?
The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical.
Reminds me of the dream I saw from the Aranara. It was a big chaotic mess.
Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again.
Until you met walking plant thing.
But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again.
Aranara. Okay, Aranara. Yep, that's what they're called. Aranaras. Okay, Aranaras.
It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be.
This is so interesting.
Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
Will do. Don't you worry, Haypasia. Man, this is so interesting.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things he saw when he connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean?
World forget me. Oh yeah, we heard that too. We heard that was what it said to us as well.
If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
Thanks, Haypasia. We wish you luck in your endeavors. You were super nice, okay? We thought you were rude at first, but you ended up being pretty cool.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
I'm hungry too. You continue chatting before settling down for a good night's rest. She's very nice. She was very, very nice.
Haypasia is alright, and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Yeah, I want to check on Collei.
Think about it, Tighnari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand.
What?
I understand that you're a forest watcher, and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem?
Why are you yelling at him?
As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Ooh.
Keep your emotions in check, Ghulam. Let's at least listen to Tighnari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
Ooh.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation.
So they're trying to get Tighnari to go to Academia.
I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravitat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see. Well, I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Ooh.
Tighnari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
But why, though? Why? What's special about Tighnari that can help you find a cure to help Irminsul?
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage
See?
Kage?
That's my question exactly, Tighnari.
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
Yeah, no, that's not, that's not good enough. If somebody tried to say that to me, I'd be like, really?
And, how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master?
And there's some good questions, Tighnari. You deserve answers.
If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
There you go.
Tighnari, but you...
But you what? Stop yelling at him.
So be it. Come, Ghulam, we're leaving.
So there's something about Tighnari that he can help in curing Irminsul. I wonder what it is. Ooh. What are you looking at? Don't stare me down. I will have Paimon drop kick you in the face. Look at me like that.
What was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the Academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Haypasia?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It was weird. We ran into some walking cabbage looking cutie thing, and then I fell asleep and we had this dream and Abyss Herald showed up, and then we ended up back. I don't know, man. Y'all got some good, high quality drugs around this area. I'll tell you that much, Tighnari.
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound.
Oh, yeah.
She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Yeah.
Very good. Now that the Traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
I assume so.
That's right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
God, Tighnari, come on.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Immorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile.
All right, so we're gonna go talk to a researcher that you know?
Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh? What is it?
Yeah, what is it?
It's called an Akasha terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Some say that this item is the very basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom.
Okay.
Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! But wait, before that...
Yeah, we gotta go check on Collei. Make sure to say goodbye to her. She's so sweet.
That's right! Tighnari,
She
we
okay?
have something important to say to Collei before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing.
Let's go find her.
She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tighnari. All right, let's go!
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
Thank you, Tighnari. You've been awesome. Thank you.
Collei is waiting at the northmost crossing of Gandharvaville. You should be able to find her there.
About Collei.
Don't you worry about Collei. I'll look after her. I'll find a way to understand the relationship between the Withering and her disease.
But what if you end up going to Academia?
Collei is waiting at the northmost crossing of Gandharvaville. You should be able to find her there.
Tell me about the invitation.
It seems there's a major project underway at the Academia, and my master has also joined the effort. But I can't afford to leave Gandharvaville now. Things are not going well here in the rainforest, and Collei needs someone to watch over her. Besides, I never was one for all the pomp and circumstance of life at the Academia.
Okay.
Given that my master hasn't come to give me an earful personally...
Seems like it's not very important then.
It seems that my presence is not as sorely needed as they make it out to be. In fact, the letter he sent me was uncharacteristically polite.
Ooh, maybe his master didn't write it. Maybe somebody forged it.
Collei is waiting at the northmost crossing of
Oh!
Gandharvaville. You should be able to find her there.
They're sus! Somebody's trying to trick Tighnari into coming. Maybe it wasn't your master that sent that letter. Maybe somebody forged that letter to try and get you to come out there for some reason. Ooh. Collei.
I've been waiting for you two.
Hi, how are you feeling?
Never
Come with.
I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey.
No, come with us. Come with us.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Collei. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Oh, please take care of yourself, Collei.
Don't worry about me. I
She's
can
so
take care of
nice.
myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here.
I love your optimism.
And,
Stop apologizing.
sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend, not some girl that needs your sympathy.
No, don't apologize, Collei. You are totally fine.
But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
That's right.
There's no need to apologize, Collei. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you.
What is it?
Oh? What is it?
What is it? Food?
It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told
Hey!
you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh.
I forgot about the pita pockets.
Yay! Thanks, Collei. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like.
Let's cook them up.
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville.
Oh, we'll be back. Don't you worry.
Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Collei, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Sounds good. We'll be back. All right. And we're off. Hi. What's going on here? Don't worry. Everything is okay. Traveler's here. Okay. The honorary knight of Favonius. The one that took down Dvalin.
City! We finally made it.
No problem. We're celebrities here, Paimon.
Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city,
What?
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Yes, it is. Do I need to put something on my head?
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha.
There should be. There should be. We took down the Fallen. We helped out Morax. Okay. We got in a fight with a Shogun over in Inazuma. How have you not heard of us? We're famous. What?
But no need to worry. That won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device.
Ooh, smartphones?
Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge.
Okay.
After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal.
Oh, didn't somebody give us that? Collei gave us that, right?
As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need.
Ooh!
I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Can I get one for free? If it's anything like they're charging for like iPhone 15 whatevers, XLs, whatever they're up to now, you can just keep it, bro.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tighnari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival.
Okay, where is it?
Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
Will do. So...
It kinda looks like a leaf.
What the hell?
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Okay, may the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom. Ooh. Whoa. What in the... Oh, it's like VR.
Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing.
Oh,
All we
no.
need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam, you get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
Ooh, that's kind of creepy. Like, can you imagine wearing something like this in real life and you like look at somebody and then it gives you all their information, like tells you their name, their birth date, and all that stuff, and like a little, like where they work? That'd be kind of weird.
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Thank you for the welcome, and thank you for the free year, bud.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try.
Okay.
500 years ago, the sages
we're learning.
found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to what Collei was telling us.
We're learning.
Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Paimon doesn't sense anything. The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question.
That's weird. Same happened to me.
Oh, come on! Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it. Paimon's brain is exhausted.
I'll try asking the Akasha something else. Maybe I'll indirectly find more information about Kusanali.
Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
I don't know, Paimon. Why doesn't the Akasha answer my question? Think Lesser Lord Kusanali, think Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Well, if it's not gonna, I'm gonna think Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Many bright dots of light appeared in my mind. I probably need to calm my mind and focus more to understand what they mean. Feelings of affection, intimacy, nostalgia, sadness, and anxiety also come to mind. These seem to be what the people of Sumeru feel about their departed Archon.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru really miss their Archon.
So the Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right? But now there's a second one, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Some knowledge began to trickle into my mind for a moment, but there wasn't really anything I didn't already know. Just nothing?
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon.
Okay, why doesn't the Akasha answer my question? A vague thought suddenly comes to mind. The Akasha doesn't unconditionally respond to every query. Also, even if the same query is requested by multiple people, the Akasha still imparts knowledge based on each person's identity, age, experiences, and other demographics.
Huh.
Ooh.
Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru?
It's like error 404.
Maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something.
I guess, maybe.
Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tighnari recommended.
Oh, yeah. We gotta go find that person.
He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Tighnari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a look.
Okay.
Hopefully he's at home.
All right. Up here.
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Rohawi, hi.
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Yeah, we need to figure out how to meet the Archon.
Great. You see, Tighnari sent us here and...
What? Tighnari?
Yeah, that guy.
Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
We're not here to discuss academics, bro.
Here, this is a letter from Tighnari.
Oh, let me see. Oh, ooh, what a relief.
Sorry.
You two nearly scared the life out of me.
My apologies.
So you two just have some questions for me?
Yes.
Seems even Tighnari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
Everything.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself?
Mm-hmm.
This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha.
You're not going to find anything. We've already tried.
Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
Yep.
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
I wonder why.
Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Okay.
But then what can we do?
Let's just go knock on the door.
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas.
Will do.
And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing.
Why?
In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tighnari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Yeah.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or
Didn't really
relations
tell us
between
anything.
the 6 great sages, come find me.
Oh, great sages. Yeah, area of expertise. You meant this kind of stuff.
Hey, come on. This is a survival skill at the academia.
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low, it's like digging holes in the dirt.
Paimon just insulted him right there.
So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here.
There's still one other person we know. Who?
Huh? Like who?
Add extra applesauce. Oh, we can go talk to Catherine.
Oh, you're right! Catherine!
Yeah.
The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
We can go find Catherine. Forgot about Catherine. Go to the Adventurers Guild and ask Catherine for help. You were no help at all, Rohawi, whatever your name is. Catherine!
Add extra applesauce.
Add extra
Hello,
applesauce to you two.
Paimon.
Hi, how have you been?
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to know how to meet Lord Lesser Kusanali.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
That one.
Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
Okay.
I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Come on, Catherine.
Aww, another dead end. Well, if Catherine
Somebody's got to be able to help us.
We really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Like I said, let's just go knock on the front door.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information.
Ooh.
Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites.
Eremites.
They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence.
Okay.
An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30.
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
Kinda is.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar.
Okay, Citadel of Rexar. Thank you a bunch, Catherine. You're awesome.
You're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
Oh, it's gonna be a good time.
All right, off to the Citadel of Rexar we go.
All right, let's go. Dude, the music's beautiful.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild
Hi.
told me to expect you two.
Yeah. Hi.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask you about something.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, what can you tell us?
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way.
She did.
Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Wait,
Why?
seriously? That's it?
Nobody can help us, I swear.
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living.
Okay.
We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though.
You sound bitter.
If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
But we are.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugadavada. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rukkhadevada and hold her in greater esteem.
Well, she was the first Archon, like I get it.
Not to mention that Lesser
Sumeru.
Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
Well, that's sad.
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Paimon, me too.
But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
All right. Well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
Yep.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
All right, now where? After leading the Citadel of Rexar, you questioned several people in Sumeru. I tried to read it fast enough.
Seems Osfond is right about most people's attitudes here.
Okay. So a lot of people just don't care about Kusanali. Rukkhadevada is like their main god that they look up to, even though they're not there anymore.
Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems.
Yeah, where are we gonna find this information?
Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I don't know.
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
And you just happen to just be standing there when we're talking about it?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Can you say that name one more time? Dunyarzad? Dunyarzad? What did you just say?
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
Can you tell us the legend?
Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament.
Okay.
The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon.
Wow.
In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
Right, yeah, tell me.
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise,
Ooh.
the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon.
Ooh.
She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
So you're basically saying that the Archon is everywhere. And since we're looking for the Archon is there. We just don't see it and can't talk to it. It's kind of like what I'm hearing a little bit. So like they have eyes on us, like the Archon is seeing what we're doing.
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
So Kusanali knows we're here.
In a way. It seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that,
What happened? Squirrel?
I'm terribly sorry, but it
Uh-oh.
seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Why are you scared? Who's scaring you? Why are you intimidated? What? What? What is it? Who is it?
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened?
Somebody just scared her off. Who was it? I think it has something to do with those people over there.
It looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her?
Yeah. Yeah.
This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali. We can't let them get in the way now.
Ugh.
Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad.
What are we going to do? Have a fight right here in the middle of the city?
Hey.
Get arrested?
Have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Nope. I haven't seen. I have no clue who you're talking about. We're new.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Why, Paimon, why can't you just say no? Why can't you just say no? Why? Why can't you just, no, I've never seen that person ever in my life. You are a horrible liar.
Quick, after her.
Oh, good God.
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
Yeah, where'd she go? The music in this area is fantastic. Hey, what happened?
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Why were those mercenaries looking for you?
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh, looks like there are some coming this way.
Why? Why are they looking for you?
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
Oh, we're on the run.
No,
We're
wait,
fugitives.
my body isn't in the best shape.
What do you want me to do?
It's
Carry you?
difficult for me to run.
How do we find some place to hide? You want me to carry you around?
Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to.
Ooh.
You probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
Okay, let's go.
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
All right, here we go. We're off to the tavern. We gotta hurry. We gotta move. We gotta be fast. Enter the tavern. Where is it? It's down here. Gotta be quick. Okay, don't want to get caught. We made it. In. Made it to the tavern. What's gonna be in here? We're gonna relax, have a beer. Ooh, it's so pretty, man.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now.
Oh!
Wait, stand down, Dehya.
How are you, ma'am? Why? Dehya showing up out of nowhere? Whew, sweat, mommy. Hi, you smoking hottie. Just give me a second. I gotta catch my breath after that one. That actually kind of scared me. Dehya scared me. Look at Paimon's face. Paimon's frozen in place.
My lady, who are these two?
Hi.
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
You all, is she part of the mercenaries?
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
No, that's not true.
Wait a sec. Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
Yeah, Paimon, you tell her.
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard.
Oh.
Here to see that she returns home safe and sound.
We were keeping it. Where were you then? Where were you? You tell me that, Dehya. Where were you when they came looking for her? Where were you when we met her the first time? Where were you then?
My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
Ooh.
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Yeah, why?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation.
Paimon! Be nice to Dehya. I mean, look at her.
Sorry, my lady.
She's
Even though
scary,
I'm your bodyguard,
actually.
your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
She's kind of terrifying.
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay
She's looking to bribe.
to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
Yeah.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles.
Well, why is this so important?
That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents.
Dude, I'm loving the music, man. It's very chill. Like I'm in a jazz club.
And I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. I still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dehya, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you.
Dehya, what do you got to say to that?
Dehya, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to, because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents.
Is she talking about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
This is my life and my last chance.
She's got to be, right?
So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
And that's all that matters.
Fine.
Charizard.
I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Are you going to come along with us?
Thank you, Dehya.
Can you help us, Dehya?
Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation.
Uh-huh.
Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be
Where
easy
does
to
this
hide
woman
things from your
live?
old man.
Jeez, her old man must be like super de-duper famous.
Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can
Ooh.
settle the bill when we return to the estate.
She's cutting us a deal.
Okay.
Or her deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
Sounds good. Okay. What's wrong? Are you okay?
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
Yeah, sounds like a plan to me.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Yeah, I want to know, yes.
Sure.
I need to learn more.
Rest up. We want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yes. That's what I want to learn. Okay, we're just resting.
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dehya.
Lambad?
Haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Ha! Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it. Huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself?
Mm-hmm.
We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be
It's a
sure to
secret.
prepare our very best.
It's a secret.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can.
It's a secret. Don't tell nobody she's here.
But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
I want to learn more. No need to break the bank. We'll eat whatever you order. Don't worry about it. We'll pay for our own food. We'll pay for our own food.
We're paying for ourselves now?
Yeah, Paimon.
Paimon kind of wanted to try something fancy, but we aren't exactly loaded.
We have enough
Just
more.
Settle for something ordinary.
I don't know how many. We have like 8 bajillion more. I don't know how much I actually have, but it's quite a bit. I think it'd be okay.
How about our charcoal-baked agelenach cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
Ooh, yummies.
They look kind of burnt and dry.
Wow, Paimon's passing food? What? Piggy Paimon, now that's a first, right? Yeah, you've had cooked slimes before.
What do you have against my slime dishes?
Well, nothing. I'm just surprised that you are passing up on food.
Dunyarzad,
Continue chatting.
we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon?
Mm-hmm.
Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Ooh, where?
Really?
When? How?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound.
Well, that's sad and scary.
At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared.
Ooh.
You don't have to cry.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Ooh.
Who are you? How do you know my name? How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you. Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow, you really do know everything. Dunyarzad, is there anything you want? Want? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen. And can you make my illness go away?
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now. Then, can you be my friend?
Oh, that's so sad.
After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend."
Oh man, come on. You can't be doing this to me, game. Okay, no emotions, all right? There's no crying in Genshin.
Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Teyvat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat.
So you believe the voice you heard was Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Subzeru Festival for her.
What's the
Subzeru Festival? Yeah, my question exactly, Paimon.
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday.
All right.
I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Subzeru's Festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist.
Because nobody really cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everybody cares about Rukkhadevata.
Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Fair enough.
Aww,
I get that.
that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible.
It is. You're not wrong.
Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Subzeru's Festival to this day.
Guess we're gonna go there?
I hadn't met any of them before.
Subzeru's
so I was never able
Festival?
to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You gave her your savings? Are you insane?
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilou?
Nilou!
The one who sends flowers to the estate?
Okay, well then I feel a little bit better.
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
A crap ton of money, it sounds like.
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much more prepared, so I had Nilou sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilou to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today and see how things are coming along. Dehya, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
Can we come along too? I want to go to this festival.
But of course. Nilou will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go to the Grand Bazaar, I guess, and meet up with Nilou? Ooh, fancy. What's going on down here? Nilou!
Sorry I'm late, Nilou.
Hi.
Oh, Dunyarzad.
Everybody say hi to Nilou.
It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end. Uh-oh. But if Dehya's here, that means you got caught, right?
Well, Dehya's on our side now. She joined over.
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Yeah. We just had to pay her a lot of money. Well, she did.
Not completely.
Oh, and who are these two?
You don't know who we are? We're famous.
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land?
Yup.
That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't miss the Subzeru's Festival.
We wouldn't miss it for the world.
By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular, thanks to your generous contribution.
Very pretty.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
Wow! This place is amazing!
It's so freaking pretty, dude.
Not bad.
Can we just stay here?
Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the Academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Why didn't anyone come to handle it?
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
So?
The academia looks down on performers like us.
Of course they do.
They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely. We can't let that happen, though.
Those bunch of nerds!
Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Subzeru Festival anymore. Thank the Sumeru Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover.
It looks great.
The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
Oh yeah, she does like her little water dancing thing, right? Isn't she a dancer?
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
Nilou, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Subzerus.
Can we see it?
The most important performance at the Subzeru Festival.
I want to see it now.
Dunyarzad.
Can she give us a
Have you
preview?
told him the origin of this holiday?
I only told him about
Yes.
the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay. Then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be.
Ooh, tell us.
According to legend, the Subzeru Festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord.
Yeah, Rukadevata.
A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance. As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful padisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
Sounds like they had a good time.
Of course they did. When
Sounds like
people
somewhere I'd
mention
wanna
the
be.
Gods, they always think of the Archon War. But Sumeru's gods also had happy times. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked. Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Nilou, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Sumeru Archon.
Sounds like a good
I
time.
also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered padisaras around the stage.
They symbolize the Goddess of Flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real padisaras went extinct after her death.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth padisaras in memory of the Goddess of Flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the Goddess of Flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it.
Can we see you dance, Nilou?
If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just two on the stage.
Sorry, you guys couldn't see that. My bad. I forgot to put it back over here on the scene. Sorry, my apologies, my apologies.
So, Traveler in Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Subzeru Festival? Will you two be coming?
Yeah, we'll be there.
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
Okay.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
Yeah, I want to learn more about her too. You sure it's not because you want in on the fun? You sure it's not because you want to watch Nilou dance?
Of course Paimon wants to watch. Those two things aren't mutually exclusive, you know.
So how about we all attend the Subzeru Festival together?
Sounds good. Let's go. Sounds like a plan.
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler in Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area.
Will do.
Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Subzeru Festival.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
Yeah, let's look around. See what's around here. Can I buy anything from over here? Walk around the Grand Bazaar. Okay. Okay. Talk to a few people here. Shramati?
Ah, dancing at the Subzeru's Festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger.
Did you? Can you show us some moves?
As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the Goddess of Flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too. The Subzeru's Festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life.
Yeah, that was,
I heard she forked out
Charizard.
a lot of mora to make it all happen.
Yeah, savings. It was Charizard that did that. Let's talk to this guy over here, Farhad. Farhad.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the Academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
All right. There's going to be a lot of people here, it sounds like. Ooh, you're dancing. Ooh, so pretty. All right, who else I got to talk to? Dehya. Let's talk to this kid. Oh, look at the little puppy dog. His name is Swoof. Swoof? Arf. Very nice. A natural voice singer. Arf. Woof. Straw, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And
Ooh.
why do your clothes look so funny? Are you an Outlander?
We are.
Did you know that the Subzeru's Festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
Ooh, candy. I want some candy. Twizzlers. Are they going to give out Twizzlers? I hope so. Because Twizzlers are the best. Dehya?
Huh.
Hi.
Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Two things that the Academia doesn't particularly approve of. Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and... I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
Uh-huh, sure. That's what you've heard. Nilou! Hey guys, ladies. Talk to you.
Nilou, your outfit looks amazing. There's
Does.
also something different about you from when we first met up.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival.
Pizzazz.
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes. Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but props too? I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off this crown. Would you like to try it on?
May I?
Crown?
Of course.
Talking about
The
that
legends
black
say
thing
that
on
the
your head?
Goddess of Flowers had beautiful horns on her head.
Yeah.
So this crown was made to reflect that. Dunyarzad, you look absolutely stunning with it on. It's like I'm looking at the Goddess of Flowers herself.
Okay.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is?
Is that Catherine?
Catherine!
What's Catherine doing down here? We've never seen Catherine outside of her, like, booth. Well, this is a first. Catherine in her, like, natural habitat, I guess. Yeah, she's out in the wild.
Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild.
That's what I just said.
It's the first time we've ever seen her taking a break.
Interesting.
Hey, Catherine!
What are you doing out here? I mean, not that you can't be out here. I'm just curious to know.
Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon.
Wait, who's at the booth?
Shaken.
Who's at the booth if you're not there? Did you just wait a second? What happened to add extra applesauce? What happened to that? Did you literally just say what's shaken? This is informal Catherine here. Who's running the booth?
Whoa, break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
See, this is why me and Paimon are besties. Add extra applesauce.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel across Teyvat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Yeah, it's been a fun time.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Teyvat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about his sister.
Yeah, do you know anything? Good question.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
Are you coming to the Subzeru Festival?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
You work too hard, Catherine.
All right, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, we will.
By the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
Bye, Catherine. Take care of yourself. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Don't work too hard.
There's something really different about Catherine today.
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
Dehya, hi. Shake those hips while you walk. Uh-huh.
Oh, hey, Dehya. What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Ooh, what's that?
Are you serious? We'd love that.
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
Okay, but what about Charizard? Dunyarzad?
My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilou's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Rexxar.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Gotcha.
Let's head over to the Citadel of Rexxar and wait for Dehya.
All right.
Sorry, I'm late.
Not late. You're fine.
For the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dehya.
Yeah, she was pretty mean.
Such a soft spot for Dunyarzad.
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Look,
Dehya's blushing. Yep, that's a blush if I've ever seen one.
Listen, you two.
Getting a little hot under the collar there, Dehya.
I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
Okay, who do you know? What is their name? What do they look like? Dehya shakes those hips when she walks. I mean, she really lets those hips go. All right, we're going somewhere.
Hey, Chief.
Chief, hi. Oh, it's this guy again. He didn't help us the last time. It's you again.
What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
Yeah, we met already.
We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Osfon for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Ruksha?
Ruksha's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses.
Why?
So people from all over have been called back to the city.
Wait, why?
Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell him what we know.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else.
What'd they lose, or what was stolen?
Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
Ooh, let's go get it!
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru.
Yeah.
You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Let's go!
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods.
What the hell was lost?
I don't have any other details for you, though.
Man, that sounds like something that was pretty important.
If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
All right, students of the Academia? Why should we do that?
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
All right, we're going.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for King Deshret." Word is that more and more are joining the movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
You bet they are. King Deshret's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
King Deshret?
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
All right, so let's go to Port Ormos.
Thanks, Dehya, and you too, Osfon.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Okay, let's go.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Subzeru Festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
Don't worry, we will.
Good. Then we'll see you both at the Subzeru Festival.
Okay. Gotta go to Port Ormos. Hi, everyone.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that...
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy!
Yeah!
Guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. Maybe it's because of what Dehya told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds. Ooh. let's get our bearings so we can start looking for leads.
All right, let's do it.
We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods.
We do.
But other than that, we don't have much else to go on.
What'd they lose? Or was stolen?
Told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're Academia students and asking about the stolen item?
Right, we should figure that out before doing anything else. Figuring that out could be crucial for the rest of our investigation here.
Well, given all the people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's ask around and see what we come up with.
Will do, Paimon, let's go.
Welcome. How can I help you two?
We're looking for something. We don't know what it is, though.
We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the Academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Do they?
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little.
Do they? Is it like a party, drink fest?
Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the Academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the Academia have it even harder. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the Academia.
Okay, so they're just trying to find a place to let loose.
You see over there?
Yeah, those guys, they look fancy.
From the Academia.
They look fancy. They look pretty serious, maybe even a little worried.
They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago.
What's their problem?
If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
Those students seem to be discussing something.
Let's go have a chat.
We can listen in.
Yeah, let's go eavesdrop. Oh, we really are gonna eavesdrop. What do they got to say?
No good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
Dude, the music in Port Ormos is it's a vibe. Like,
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them.
Oh, yeah! Get down with your bad self there, Port Ormos.
Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshret and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
Ein something or other? Yeah, King Deshret. That's what what's-his-face said earlier.
They're called Ein el Akhmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Ooh, we gotta go after it.
Wait, come again?
Is that the thing that was stolen?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the Academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein el-Akhmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 mora,
nah,
give
chump
you info
change.
on anything.
No problem, chump change.
Wait, did you say 500,000?
We got that.
If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon. Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that?
Whatever was stolen from Academia was also related to knowledge.
So, what's our plan?
I don't know. Let's go to the tavern.
Wait, didn't you hear what what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora!
I know!
Lost your mind?
No, Paimon, look, why are you screaming at me? We have 500,000 mora. Look and listen, okay? Paimon, no! Reliable information is worth the price. I won't let them off easy if it turns out to be a scam.
Oh, all right. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of mora. But if you know what you're doing, then we should give it a shot.
I know what I'm doing, Paimon.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's
Find a place to sit.
And see if we can...
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off there, Paimon. You sit down and wait for some time. Okay, here we go.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
Ooh.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Huh! Once we reclaim the power of King Deshret, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of mora this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick mora?
I like these guys' outfits.
Yeah, with boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
King Deshret, right?
All these guys talk about is King Deshret.
Yeah.
So they're probably the ones we're looking for.
I think so.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
They're gonna have a 1v1? Greater Lord Ruka Devata, a traitor? What are they talking about?
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
Yeah, because I want to know. I want to know what happened to King Deshret. Why did Ruka Devata become the Archon? All that fun stuff. Get some information from them? How? Hey guys! Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop.
Who are you? What do you want?
I'm a student from that thing.
Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos?
What? I'm looking for some info about a certain something.
Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Hand him 50 mora.
Huh? What is this, some kind of joke?
No.
Oh, sorry. He must have grabbed the wrong amount. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Paimon, stop, I'm haggling. Hand him 500k, I guess.
Paimon can't stand to see so much more go. But there's no other choice right now.
Sorry, Paimon.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Well, what are you waiting for?
Okay, thank you. I just have one more question.
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually interested to know more because we're archaeology students.
God, Paimon, you are terrible at this.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info.
Ooh, tell me.
As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of King Deshret.
Okay.
Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
Ooh!
So, you mean the traitor was...
Ruka Devata.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes.
What?
That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies. Furthermore, she conspired with the academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, just thinking about it sickens me. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. King Deshret isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection. Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god will suffer retribution together.
Man, okay.
If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret.
King Deshret is returning. Can you tell us more about the Oracle?
I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Alhaitham! Bro! Hey! Yo! Hi! What is up, dude?
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you.
Alhaitham.
Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory.
It's so nice to see Alhaitham.
Once you show up, they keep up the act until they
Stud
have
muffin.
hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more you're worth.
Wow, they are scam artists.
Hey! Shut it, Alhaitham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this,
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
Man, you are a stud muffin.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
Oh, they're gonna try and take on Alhaitham here?
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Teyvat.
Dude, that outfit, bro. He looking sexy.
If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals.
Oof.
I will jeopardize the Eremites' reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone. Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
Dude, Alhaitham, man. That outfit, dude. Whoa.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
I wouldn't call him that.
Okay, then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp.
Got it.
Don't expect us to hold back.
He'll be there.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Ooh, give me my money back. Bye, guys. See you later. See you in a week. Okay?
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Well,
what?
Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Man, Alhaitham. He likes to bargain with people. I'll tell you what, he's tough.
Whoa, did you see that?
I did.
He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Emirites running too.
Yeah, we gotta talk to this guy.
Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. Let's catch up with him and ask some questions.
All right, let's go. Let's go chat with Alhaitham.
He went that way, after him.
Paimon, he went that way, after him.
Wait up! It's Alhaitham, right?
Hey.
What do you want?
Let's have a chat. Thank you for your help.
No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future.
Okay.
All right. Goodbye.
That's it? That's all you gotta say?
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no?
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that?
We're students from the academia.
A student?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Perhaps we can also talk terms. I know a thing or two about swordplay. I don't know if I really want to try to take on this guy. We can talk terms though.
Huh? Oh, yeah. He's really strong. Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
He doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
I don't need a vision. Watch me do some abracadabra stuff, okay?
Maybe not, but he can still use elemental energy.
Tell him.
There's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that.
Right, Paimon, you tell him.
Those hot-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
Take us with. No?
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck.
All right, sounds good.
We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
We'll be there, don't you worry.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
Yeah, because we don't even know.
You were willing to part with 500,000 mora for something and you didn't even know what it was?
Yeah, look.
Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile.
No problem.
Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow.
Yeah.
And that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
Yeah, it's like some kind of knowledge or something.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before.
Yeah, what does it even look like?
This is what you've been looking for.
What do you mean? This is what I've been looking for? You've been having it this whole time? Good God, man! Come on, yes! Give it to me!
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
And where are you keeping it on your outfit? You don't got no pockets on that drip of yours.
This is a knowledge capsule.
Ooh, knowledge capsule.
To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha.
Okay.
Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents.
Anyone?
Correct. Anyone.
Gotcha.
Unlike the Akasha,
yeah.
which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
That's amazing.
Right, Paimon?
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them.
Why?
They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use.
Okay.
But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha and wish to change their fate. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to mora for the Eremites. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up.
All right, I think I got it. I heard that the academia lost something recently. Seems like it's a knowledge capsule. They lost something.
So that's your true objective.
Yeah, I want to learn more about it.
With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer.
Perhaps we can negotiate further. What do you want?
You're still resolved.
What does he want?
Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people.
Okay, we gotta go talk in private? Go without Alhaitham to a more secluded spot to continue your conversation. All right, where'd he go? We're just hiding in plain sight. Don't worry.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something.
What do you need?
I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant.
Oh no! No, oh no, oh good, okay. Maybe this is Dory's opportunity to change my mind about how I feel whenever I see like her splash art or like her on a banner or like, you know, her demo or whatever. Maybe this is her opportunity. Maybe this is her opportunity to change my mind.
Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there is nothing she won't dare to sell. She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further.
Okay.
Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
All right, let's go see Dory.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Wow, all right, well.
Fine. So how do we go about doing this?
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password.
All right.
Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to improvise.
No problem.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
It'll be fine, Paimon. Don't worry.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste.
Okay.
I'll prepare some funds for you.
Well, thanks.
Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
So we gotta buy from her in order to get her trust?
What? We only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn quickly?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight?
Yeah, we can, yeah.
Oh, that's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway, that ability should resolve your issue.
Okay. So we gotta go find Dory.
Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
Oh, I don't know. How am I supposed to know? They look the same.
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
Okay. Ooh, this one looks weird. It's got like...
Did you see anything?
It's glowing. They both glow green. The left one shines brighter.
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Yeah, we gotta go talk to Dory.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password. And
Thank
here's
you.
the Mora for purchasing canned knowledge.
Gotta go purchase some canned knowledge from Dory.
Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any Mora left over, just keep it.
Okay.
Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately.
Matra?
Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
Matra?
Okay. Yeah, what is that?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and possession. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time.
I'm willing to take the risk.
Okay.
Let's go.
Then we have a deal.
We have a deal.
If you succeed in your dealings with Dory,
don't worry.
Come find me at the Wikella Funduk.
We'll do.
We'll have an open discussion then.
All right. Let's go find Dory.
Looking at what Alhaitham wrote, Dory's informant is a trader near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Laddish?
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
I want to buy some raw hair fruits, and we want to buy some unripe, raw, unripe, raw. Oh, they're the same thing.
What a unique palate. We have unripe hara fruits, but we usually keep them in the back. I'll have someone...
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to hit the button. My bad, everybody.
Past the first round.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe hara fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Got it. You two, please follow me.
Okay, let's go. Into a warehouse.
You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing
Gotta follow this guy?
Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Zhongli's dancing, Zhongli dancing.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
I'm just dancing circles around this guy.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
I have a paper.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Hold on. That's not right. Taken by mice means they sold out.
Yeah, but selling out's bad.
I'm sorry. But as things currently stand, we won't be able to fulfill your order.
No!
Why don't you two think things over?
No!
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at the paper that Alhaitham gave us.
Oh, God! All right. What does the paper say? So I need to remember morning flower. I got it. I know what I'm doing. I know what I got it this time. I got it this time.
Please
yeah.
Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Jeez, congrats to you.
Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first.
Yeah, I got it this time. I got it this time.
You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Dizziness with a side of tinniness, please.
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style?
Port Ormos style! That's in bulk.
Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully.
I remember that one.
Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
Run!
What? The Matra? Where? Alhaitham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna be fugitives? Where are we going? Where are we going?
So let's follow that informant.
Well, I don't even know where the hell he went. Where did he go? He went up this way. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Did we lose him?
He ran that way.
Let's go get him. Gotta catch up. Gotta catch up. Gotta catch up. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Look, he's over there.
God, this guy's fast. He must be on the track team. Oh, God.
Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbalan tiger, come this way.
Rishbalan tiger means Matra.
Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right.
From behind the building or... Oh, okay. I don't know. What?
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
Hey, Dory, hi. How are you? How's it going? How's your day?
You're the one who was calling out to us just now.
Yeah.
But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
Bye, guy. Thank you for running away from me.
Huh? Wait, you're Dory?
Yeah.
I'm unsure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me.
If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business.
She called Paimon Princess P-Brain. Yes, Paimon deserves a nickname.
But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you?
No idea what you're talking about.
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much Mora they might have.
So what do you need me to do?
Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business. We don't need any of that. Wouldn't you agree?
No, I agree.
So that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry. I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please knock yourself out.
Okay.
As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora.
We do.
We're all good.
We do. Can you show us your products?
Yes, of course.
We gotta get her to trust us.
Help yourselves. Voila.
We gotta get her to trust us, so we gotta buy a bunch.
Trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this.
I feel like we're doing like some kind of shady drug deal in some back alley somewhere.
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can, however, offer some suggestions. Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls.
No.
Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for 350,000 Mora.
Well, we have to buy it. We don't...
Who would want to be an expert in that topic?
Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period?
No, that doesn't interest me either.
With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation.
Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful.
Well, it's just construction stuff.
2 million Mora, and it's
2 million?
No discounts.
Good God, Dory.
Whoa, that's a lot of Mora.
Jeez.
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom.
Okay.
All right, let's try the method that Alhaitham mentioned.
Yeah. Yeah, look at it. So we want the 3 in the middle. Oh, dang. Can I do it again? Oh. He's picking them for, and this one, and this one. There you go.
You've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye.
Yeah, like she's spending her own money, right? Yeah. You pick and choose a variety of canned knowledge.
We'll take these, please and thank you.
My, oh my. You are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed. 1 in 100. No, 1 in 1,000 even. Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more and more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million Mora.
That's a good deal.
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million.
It kind of sounds like a scam, though. Don't let her trick you into spending more.
But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 Mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million Mora. Isn't that a fantastic deal?
I don't know, Paimon.
Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought belongs to Alhaitham.
Paimon, you sound like one of those people that's like, if I spend $20 more on Amazon, I get free shipping. You know what I mean? Like you're not... You know? You ever see those deals? Like, hey, if you spend $5 more, $10 more, on whatever website you're on. You get free shipping. You're not really getting anything.
Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself?
No, I think you're the one who's curious. You just want to see me try it.
Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's moral left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dory. We'd like to spend an extra 100,000 mora.
Sure, Paimon.
Excellent. Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here.
All right, do our elemental sight thing.
Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there?
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time.
Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use elemental sight again to check these.
Maybe we should just pass the time.
Huh? Why?
How was your charity stream last night, Unicorn Bite? Let's just say for our mental health.
Hey, we're getting a capsule worth 1 million mora here. Don't be such a party pooper. Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful.
Okay.
Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword fighting techniques 8.
What?
Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one.
Whatever makes you happy, Paimon.
Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your mora to Dory and doors will open.
Okay.
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham.
All right, now we gotta go into chat with Alhaitham. Dory, it was so nice to hang out with you.
What the Academia lost.
Ha, you two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakala Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
You're a pretty daring guy.
I'd say so.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcher won't come here. Okay now, tell me how your encounter with Dory went.
It went fine. We did good. Yeah, let him know we got the canned knowledge.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost now?
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
We want to meet with the Sumeru Archon.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important.
Yes.
We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way. When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
In that case, you're on the right track.
Okay, good.
A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule.
Ooh.
Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
Ooh, we gotta go find that.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that?
We gotta go get that.
If we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Sumeru Archon? Ooh, or how to find your sister?
I hope so.
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here, in Port Ormos.
So, where exactly?
Yeah.
That's what we need to find out next.
Your goal is to find it too?
I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever has it in their possession. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades. I agreed to forego ownership of the Divine Knowledge Capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no harm in understanding what it is. However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar.
They adamantly believe that the Divine Knowledge Capsule contains King Deshret's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it.
Gotcha.
They refuse to let anyone from the Academia tarnish their deity's soul.
Okay.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary.
So we gotta get it before they do.
To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me.
Ooh,
the Divine Knowledge Capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days.
Secret auction?
Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner.
Awesome!
To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory.
Okay.
Unless I know whose hands the Divine Knowledge Capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is.
Yeah.
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the Divine Knowledge Capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again.
Okay.
If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule,
so we gotta go
I
get
will
it from
relay
Dory?
my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
Yes, that's exactly what I want.
Okay, then we'll meet up in 2 days.
2 days.
Alhaitham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you.
Okay.
Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to the outskirts of town?
Outskirts of town to learn how to use this thing. Gotcha, kind of shady.
All right, this place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
All right, here it is, Alhaitham.
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
Okay.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
Paimon, you are... I can't even with you when you were over there. You're like, hey, if Dory's like, hey, Paimon, if you add $20, you can get free shipping. Paimon's like, yeah, let's do it.
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability.
Okay.
However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength.
I'm pretty strong there, Alhaitham.
We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using this knowledge capsule, and one after.
All right.
While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters.
Akasha terminal.
There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry. I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effects.
Are you like a scientist?
Wow! Alhaitham! You must have been one of those guys at the Academia who got top grades on everything.
Yep, valedictorian. I knew it.
Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the Academia, right? So why are you risking getting caught by the Matra for this capsule?
Yeah, I want to know too.
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but one theory.
Okay.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the question.
A little bit.
All right, let's begin the test.
Okay.
Just fight as you normally do.
All right, no problem, Alhaitham. We got this. Who am I fighting? Initiate first combat test over here? These guys? Easy.
Bond is strong. Lightning strip.
Propagate!
This is the bestest you got for me, Alhaitham. Give me a break. We're just gonna let Ayato fap away. Oh, more? You want more? There's more. That's it? That's all? No problem. Pff, make it harder next time. What are you gonna say now?
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data.
All right.
The next step is to use this knowledge capsule.
Is it gonna make me smart?
Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
All right. I'm gonna use this thing. Open your inventory and use the canned knowledge. Okay. Spotted Dory's booth at the price of 100,000 more. It better be worth it. As if I saw countless sword-wielding figures fighting in one moment, and then in the next, they disappeared into the recesses of my memory. Okay. Man, Traveler, getting the good stuff.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Paimon, I felt something for a moment. Whatever was inside the knowledge capsule became a part of my memory.
You mean that it worked?
Yes.
All right. Time for round 2.
Round 2.
Fight with the same composure as before.
Round 2, fight. No problem, Alhaitham. Bring it on.
Stand back.
Everybody stand back. Come at me, bros. Anybody want to join me in here? Anybody?
Cascade.
Now, does it count for Bennett's burst? The enemies have to be inside the circle too, right? Or is it just me that has to be inside the circle? Alhaitham.
Now,
too easy.
I'll start recording data again.
Okay, recording my data. Man, he is fashionable.
How's it going?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight, his overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Wow, that is a lot of increase.
Wait, how much?
He said 0.073%. Paimon.
Dory's such a jerk! He totally scammed us! 1 million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Paimon calling Dory a jerk. She scammed us.
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase.
Yeah.
At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment. I'm heading back to Akela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time.
All right.
This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
Will do, Dory. Gotta go see Dory again. Off to see Dory? Wait until 7 a.m. 2 days from now. Okay.
Let's see Dory today and ask her about where the divine knowledge capsule is.
All right, let's go see Dory. Dory! Is Paimon gonna yell at Dory?
Here, over here. Oh, welcome back, my loyal patrons. What can I do for you this time?
Do you know anything about a divine knowledge capsule?
You name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where there's a waterfall of Mora, there's a way.
Can you really get us anything we want? Anything at all?
Ooh, Paimon baiting her.
Uh-huh. So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite.
Yeah, it didn't do very well.
Then please oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind.
I'd like to buy info on the whereabouts of the divine knowledge capsule.
Oh! Our new customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than ordinary canned knowledge.
Yeah, can you tell me where it is?
But you know, that kind of information isn't going to be cheap. After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site.
Did you?
Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big trouble.
You already are in trouble. You trying to scam us.
But how can we be sure your information information is accurate. Paimon's curious how you just happen to have this kind of info the moment we need it.
See, I love Paimon. See, this is one of the reasons why I love Paimon. She just calls people out. She's a realist. I just love her to death.
Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. Therefore, I must always be aware of what's hot on the market in order to secure more sales. As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute it.
All right, Dory, name your price.
It's always a pleasure doing business with such
5 billion more, I bet.
Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain El Ahmar.
Okay, who's that?
Ain El
Misery?
Ahmar?
Ain El Ahmar.
Who worshipped King Deshret?
Those guys.
Ah, so you're already familiar with them.
Yeah.
The group has done everything in their power to obtain the Divine Knowledge Capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of King Deshret. That Divine Knowledge Capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red. The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself.
Okay.
Thanks for the info, Dory.
Can I see the picture?
Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers such as yourselves that my efforts yesterday were not in vain. Please, don't hesitate to contact me if you ever need anything else in the future. More effort, Dory, opens doors.
Yeah, I know. All you need is money. Sure thing, Dory. Sure thing.
Where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is. It turns out it ended up in the hands of Ain El Ahmar. Let's head back and talk to Alhaitham.
All right, Alhaitham, I know where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is. Alhaitham!
We got the info you wanted.
We found it.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
It's in the hands of I can't say that word.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the intel. Have a look.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremites transaction. But then to get close enough to take a picture like this. Bold move, Dory. Very bold move.
Maybe Dory's a ninja.
All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ain El Ahmar. And the glowing red capsule he's holding appears to be the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week, we should be able to force them to show their hand.
Okay.
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ain El Ahmar guys. But now, it sort of makes sense. Everything's playing right into your hands. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
I don't think they're gonna give it up that easy, Paimon.
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon of the arranged date, 3 o'clock sharp.
We'll be there, no problem.
See you then.
All right, Alhaitham, it's a date. You stud muffin. You schmexy dude. A few days later, on the day of the meeting with Ain El Ahmar.
Alhaitham sure is taking his time.
Did he get lost?
Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier in front of Pharos Lighthouse.
Okay, let's go.
Yep, let's go.
All right. Gonna go to the pier. All right, we're here.
Alhaitham.
Hi, guys.
I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
Oh, we're crazy, all right.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might go back on your promise. But to your credit, it appears that you're sticking to your word. This is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume you don't mind.
Yeah, it's us, Traveler, and Paimon, Bottomless Pit Paimon, and Traveler, you know, the honorary Knight of Favonius. It's us.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day?
Call me a brat again.
Support this lunatic because he helped you out? Fine, your funeral.
Call me a brat again.
I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
All right, we're stretching out. Here we go. It's on. We're gonna have a fight right here in the middle of Sumeru. Or Port Ormos.
Good luck, you two.
Paimon, you're running off, you scaredy cat. No problem.
Stand with me. Let's light it up.
Springboard!
Make it harder, man. Make it harder.
Scatter!
Ooh, cutscene.
Academia scum! Boss, finally! Did you use it?
Why are you
Great.
growling?
Now we can... Boss?
Hello? Oh, hey, hi, hello. How are you?
What's wrong?
What happened to him?
I don't know. He's gone crazy.
We have to cut his Akasha connection now.
Bro, that was sick AF. Oh my God.
Arrest him.
Ooh.
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Alhaitham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away.
Oh, he took the divine knowledge capsule. World. We've heard those words before. That was from Irminsul. Earlier.
What in Tibet just happened?
He went crazy.
That big guy suddenly lost his mind.
Oh. Alhaitham, be careful. We don't want to. Don't use it. Don't use it. You might go crazy too.
It looks like he used the divine knowledge capsule.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
You mean the divine knowledge capsule did that to him?
Yeah, it drove him crazy. Speaking of which, Haypasia did mention.
Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
Oh, yeah.
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom or power. Did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What could that possibly mean?
We've heard those too. We've heard those words too. That's exactly what I heard before at Erminsul. Yes.
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the divine knowledge capsule back too. What a shame. We were so close.
Paimon, Alhaitham has it. Is he not going to tell us that he has it? No.
Still, Paimon didn't expect the divine knowledge capsule would be so dangerous.
He's not going to say.
If we tried to open it. Oh, who knows what would have happened to us?
He's not going to tell us.
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has also reached its end.
Alhaitham, you sneak. In other words, okay?
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the divine knowledge capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something. Since you're a member of the Academia,
I don't trust Alhaitham now.
any idea how we could go about meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, yeah.
Truthfully, I don't.
Of course you
Lesser
don't.
Lord Kusanali
Nobody does.
appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the time, you wouldn't know she exists at all. Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire to make contact with the deity herself anyway.
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery.
It really is, Paimon. It really is.
I'm heading back to the Academia. How about you two?
I don't know. Where do we go from here?
It's almost the day of the Subzeru's Festival.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe we should head back too.
Oh, we're gonna go to the Subzeru's Festival.
Over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good.
Alhaitham isn't gonna tell us that he has the divine knowledge capsule. I don't know if we should trust Alhaitham now. He basically used us to get the divine knowledge capsule for himself. Let's return to Sumeru City.
Then we'll part ways here, Alhaitham, until we meet again.
Bye, Alhaitham. It was nice to meet you. I can't wait to learn more about him. Man, he is a stud.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Who are the higher-ups? What report are you talking about? What do you mean deal with this thing? What are you going to do with it? Through mist of smoke and forest dark, Act 1 complete. That was actually really, really good. It has laid a very, very firm foundation for the rest of the acts in Sumeru. That's how I feel. I feel like Act 1 has really laid out the characters really well, like Tighnari and Collei, has set the environment, has set the scene, has laid the foundation for what we're going to experience in Acts 2 through 5. And I'm really excited to do them. So